Yo, what is up, guys? And we are back with another video. And today, it's some Twins franchise. We're going to be having Taj Bradley face off against George Kirby in the third game of the ALDS. Could be the final game of the Twins season today. Could not be, depending on how they play. But George Kirby, a great pitcher. It's been a very interesting couple of outings for the Twins where they've had very little runs given up, but they've scored very little runs on their own. So if we are to win, we're going to have to lock in and do some good stuff today. We're going to go legend, like usual. Um, if you guys do enjoy this video, leave a like, subscribe. We'll see the off season coming soon, depending on how this episode pops out. If this ends up being a win, then we'll see another game this episode. If it ends up being a loss, you'll see the offseason next episode. Hopefully, you guys do enjoy. Let's get right into it. As we see Taj Bradley, we're going to be the home team here today. He had 4.1 innings pitched against Detroit, had a good strikeout percentage, but ended up giving a couple of homers up that really he did not want to have happen. Obviously, you don't want to give up home runs, but ended up being a 10-7 ball game that we ended up winning, so it was okay. That one was real close. Oh, it would have clipped if I would have challenged it, but we're going to just stay off the challenge. Taj Bradley off his foot, and Royce Lewis is going to have to deal with that. I forgot to move Royce Lewis up in the lineup, but do remember that he has been hitting one of the best in this series, if not the best for both teams. Him and Julio Rodriguez have been battling it out for both of these teams as some of their only runs scored even. We're going to get two here from Taj. Going to get it from Josh Naylor on the ground. That does help us out quite a bit as right to the shortstop, Ryan Creedler, who has been being very good in absence of Brooks Lee. Brooks Lee will not be back this series or even maybe farther in to the series, as that's going to be a dribble to Royce Lewis, who's going to get the out, as he got injured, broke his foot, and got put on the 60-day IL. So rough season for him towards the end. We see 4.2 ERA for George Kirby, 1.23 WHIP, 19.3 strikeouts percentage, fastball, slider, sinker, knuckle curve, splitter. He'll face Trevor Larnach. So far, walking in two of his appearances, not getting many hits. We haven't had many hits from just about anybody on this roster during the playoffs. It's mainly been Royce Lewis, and Royce Lewis. 3-1 is your count for Larnach. See if he gets a ball. That one's going to be a ball. We'll see if they challenge it. Ooh, Cal Raleigh. Also, I got to change the camera angle again. You guys got to remind me of this thing. Call overturned because we just like being able to see our hitters when we play. It helps out a lot. Well, not really helps out, but makes the series easier for you guys, I think, on the eyes. And that one is going to be popped up by Larnach. And that one will not get down. It will be an out in short left field. We'll have Josh Bell up to bat next. We'll see what he can get out of his at-bat. He's hit 2 home runs in the playoffs, but outside of that, has not gotten on base much, as he is going to hit a pop fly to left field. Byron Buxton had the first 2 hits of the playoffs and has gone cold since, dead cold, not been able to hit anything really, and barely even gotten on base. Not many people have gotten on base. I don't know what to say. Not many people on our teams have gotten on base, especially since facing the Mariners. They have an amazing pitching staff, and I will not be surprised if they make it to the World Series. I will be surprised if they beat the Dodgers, but I will not be surprised if they make it to the World Series. 2-2, swing and a miss. Wow, Buxton goes down. We see Julio Rodriguez in the 5 slot. He did a lot of damage last episode, ended up stealing away the win from us single handedly, and he's going to continue it. His last 3 at bats, he has hit 3 home runs. Julio Rodriguez, you're getting intentional walks the rest of this entire series. I don't know what to say. I can't pitch to you, as that cutter wasn't even like that much over the zone, but ends up being a home run. And now Taj can't find the zone because he's just baffled on what happened to him. It's just crazy. I would say we need a guy like Julio Rodriguez, but we have Byron Buxton, and Buxton just has not been it in the playoffs. That's kind of been the main issue. He kind of has died. A lot of our guys have. It's just been Royce Lewis, and that one's going to be driven over our second baseman. This can't be how we go out, guys. We need to get some outs here. I mean, I said this shouldn't be how the Tigers went out when we played against them, but we need to stick up for ourselves too. Left field, Walker Jenkins, cut it off. Okay. He has not had a good hitting performance yet either. So cutter going to be dead middle on the zone. We're going to go splitter outside, which ends up going inside. And okay, 1-1. Cutter, you see it. We'll get ready to chuck it home. Walker Jenkins, get there before the player does. Wow, that was kind of a rainbow. Not a great arm, I guess, from Walker Jenkins out there. I thought he was better in left field, but I guess not. 2-0. 2 runs have scored. Taj, we really need you, man. We we really need you to step up. I don't want to have to go to the bullpen early today, but if you're going to have a bad day, we can't hesitate in doing it. The cutter gets laced. 12-6. Just not going to get him. That's going to be a walk. 0-2, looking for a strikeout. 12-6 curve. Okay. Not going to quite be there, but we're going to try and get a strikeout. And then I was actually looking for a double play ball, but the strikeout works for Taj Bradley. Getting through it as long as he doesn't give up any more runs. That cutter is not working very well for us right now, especially versus these lefties. That splitter just hung up real high. We're just going to try and stop 2 runs from scoring. 3 runs have scored this inning. Taj, we only can really give you a little bit longer of a leash. Not much, as you've been just not great right now. And that's going to be it. We're going to start warming up a arm in the bullpen. Taj might already be done for the day. 0-2. 12-6, we're going to get him. Good pitch by Taj. Looking to stay in the game a little longer, maybe. Matt Wallner here. Going to get his chance. Okay. Off the end of the bat. 0-2 is the count for Matt Wallner. He's not going to get a strike here. As George Kirby, kind of pitching good. He is pitching good. It's just, is he trying to pitch around Wallner? I can't tell. I don't know that I'd pitch around anyone but Royce Lewis. Bottom second. Swing and a miss. On the sinker. Victor Carantini has a 1-2 count. Kirby been feeding him some fastballs, and he just hasn't been able to do anything with them. We'll see if he can get this one to drop. Oh my goodness. Off the hands of the left fielder. Carantini will get on with an E7. That one's going to be poked through by Luke Keyshaw. Wish we had some more speed, because I could maybe be guaranteed safe. Well, we get there because of a bad throw, but Carantini, close play. We're going to send Keyshaw. We have Royce Lewis up, so this is one of our chances to score here. He's hitting .467, and that one's going to... Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Got Luke Keyshaw out, but we scored a run. That one's going to be a pop-up by Ryan Keedler and be the final out. Facing Julio Rodriguez. Let's see what Taj Bradley can do. 1-2 count. No swing. Just nothing on him. And we'll go fastball high and inside. Not where we wanted it. Didn't end up high or inside. We'll go 12-6. Fouled back. Julio Rodriguez, just a scary bat. I said I was going to walk him, but we just can't put someone on base right away to start off this inning. I probably should have. 2-2. Fastball, we're going to get the strikeout. Okay. So Taj Bradley survives Julio Rodriguez, who has been dominant as of late. We'll see if he can do the same to Rob Reisenfender or Ref Snyder. Ref Snyder, not Reisenfender. What am I saying? Sinker. Going to get a broken bat. Jeepers. Ref Snyder's going to have to switch up on the bat. Now 1-1. Fastball. Going to get a swing. No strikeout because it's only 1-1 or in that scenario. There's going to be a 12-6 that will get a strikeout from Taj Bradley, though. Should be his fourth on the day, if I am correct. Yes, it is. So he just needs to settle in. Maybe he can get through a little bit longer for us. 1-0. 12-6. You'll see it. It's going to be rocketed. What are we doing? Why are we on the left fielder? That should totally be the center fielder that they put us on, but okay, Jeff McNeil with a double. This will be the last inning for Taj Bradley, I think. We just need to stop and limit some of the issues going on. Maybe he'll come in, I don't know. Walker Jenkins, someone who has not been able to hit the ball, doesn't just at all in the playoffs, literally has not hit the ball at all. Puts it on the ground, and that one will be an out. 0-2 is your count for Trevor Larnach. That fastball just, I don't believe that was, it was, but I just can't believe that. Wow, hits the very top corner. We'll see what we can get from Josh Bell. He gets a slider hung over the middle and just rockets it, but it doesn't matter because it's not fair at all. It got the good part of the bat and everything. That one's going to be pushed the other way, but it's going to be an out. That's going to be a base knock for Willie Castro off Taj Bradley, who again is putting people on bases. If he gives up one more is all I'm giving him. One more base runner and it's it. 1-1. Splitter. Nothing. 2-1. Cutter. That's going to be a strike. We'll see what the 12-6 can get from us. No strike. 3-2. Gosh, it's high. That's another base runner. We're going to have to switch pitchers to Zebby. Zebby Matthews makes an appearance. 18 ERA in his one appearance against the Tigers. He came in that game also. So Cutter here. Going to get a high fly ball. We'll see what Buxton can do. See if he can get under it and maybe throw out a player. At third, it was a not great throw. That's honestly just all it was. Not a good throw. Zebby going to get that one through. Okay. Slider. High fastball. Good with the strikeout. 0-2. That's got to be stopped. Josh Naylor is just sitting here with 1-2 count now because of, oh my gosh, that. We're going to get out the out, but that's it. We're not going to get him at home. And oh my goodness, we can't throw the ball. 5-1. Bottom four. You can expect your Twins to have the last game of the season right now. 0-2. We're going to see what the 12-6 can do. It can't do enough. We're going to have to go high and inside on the fastball. Okay, also not going to work. Circle change outside. Maybe that will get a swing and a miss. No swing. Or, well, yes swing, but no miss. 2-2. 3-2. We're going to go Cutter. Going to be on the ground. Make the throw. Ryan Creedler, good. 0-2 your count for Byron Buxton. He's gonna swing and miss. Jeepers, the day already feels over as a Twins fan. You can just feel everything's out in the air. Even though it's 5-1 in only the fourth, it just feels like it's over. The Twins haven't been able to make much contact all day. That one's going to be fouled back. 1-2 to Matt Wallner. Swing and a miss. It's a slider. He just has not been able to hit sliders this whole postseason. Probably most of the season, actually. And I just am now feeling it in the postseason. And that one's going to be just, I don't even know. Popped back, something. Good swing timings just don't matter that much, actually. It's a lot on the hitter to do good stuff. 1-1, 2 outs. That splitter looked like it may have been outside, but I'm not challenging it. Yeah, it would have clipped the zone with just a hair. 1-2. Knuckle curve. George Kirby didn't even know he had that. 2-2. That sinker moved pretty well, actually, and is going to be the final out of the fourth. Going to be an out. Julio Rodriguez. Hard line drive to left field for a Walker Jenkins catch. That's going to be hit hard. Rob Ref Snyder going to get a single on a 1-1 count. Dead middle. We need to get a double play here. Need to get a little bit of confidence in the bats. Something. And it's just, as soon as I say something like that happens. 1-1. Top 5. Slider. Just not where we need it. 2-1. Jeepers, that cutter's launched. And I don't even know what to do. 12-6 maybe? Oh no, that's gonna be a single. Ugh. If we were losing this bad normally, I think oh my god, if it wasn't a playoff game, it would be it. Like, you guys wouldn't be seeing the rest of the game because we're down 7-1. Are you joking me? Twins, wake up. Your season's on the line. I'm gonna warm up even more arms. Couple everybody's. You're gonna see one more hit to you. Okay. Or not. Oh, and Buxton misses it, so it's probably gonna be a triple now. 8-1. Willie Castro. Dude. Okay, what do they have? Lefties up. Funderburk, you're coming in. We need you right now. Cutter. Okay, no. Just the season's over in the playoffs. ALDS. What a rough game. We're going to need a huge, huge, huge comeback to keep our season alive. Sadly, this does happen a lot. Like, teams can just feel the loss coming. You can feel the domination, and it just sets something off in some people that makes them play bad even worse. I don't even know. I felt good coming into this game. I felt I needed the win, and I felt I was going to get it. I don't feel that way anymore. 0-2. Sinker. Going to be fouled back. 0-2. 2 outs. Cutter coming in. We'll see. Circle change, what we can get out of it. Swing and a miss. Okay. Well, now would be the time to talk about off-season options and what's going to happen there. Because it's seeming very prevalent that we'll make it there. We need to clearly add some sort of hitting in the outfields, or a corner outfielder is kind of what I feel like the team needs. That we need to probably re-sign Josh Bell. Outside of that, free agency may not be the huge moves. I don't know. We'll bring in some smaller potential arms to the bullpen because that is also probably something we need a little bit. But the product that we have right now was pretty good. Just it needs a little bit more added to it. I feel we need to be able to move Matt Wallner to the DH, um, and then not have to platoon whoever our other hitter is in the outfield. As we have an 0-2 to Royce Lewis, who did crush a ball earlier this at bat, but is still working through it. So small changes. We'll see if we have to move prospects. I don't want to make a huge move though in this, you know? I don't want to make a huge move to become a winner already in our second season. I want to add something small. Probably keep the core together of who we have and then try and add somebody instead of really get rid of one of our better players. So I'm thinking keep Pablo. We're obviously going to keep our top three pitchers. So Taj, Pablo, and Joe Ryan. We may need to add a fourth because I just feel that's part of what we may need. Um, Relief pitching, see if there's any prospects. And then we need someone who can play everywhere on the field that's a decent bat. I think our bats and speed. That's okay. That's what I really think we need is speed. You look at this team, there isn't really a fast dude outside of Buxton and Keyshaw, which I think Royce Lewis should probably have more speed than he does, but outside of him, everything's probably relatively true. End of the fifth inning on a pop up from Walker Jenkins, but at least he's putting the ball in play now compared to what he was doing before. Um, lefty matchup. Got one, Cody Funderburk. Good performance coming out of him at least right now. See if he can end his postseason in a positive way. Who's the fourth hitter? We'll find out. I don't remember. We faced him multiple times. Oh, it's Dominic Canzone for his fourth at bat of the day. Yeah, he's going to get a base knock, and then we're going to go to Cole Sands because Julio Rodriguez. Well, no, we're not. We're going to intentionally walk Julio. Or what's he at? 1 for 3 on the day with a home run? Okay, we're good. We're not good. That was scary. Yeah. Someone like Funderburk, probably not the best for the team to be in the rotation. I mean, he's decent as an arm, but I just think if he's in the rotation or the bullpen, that says that we have a not so good bullpen. And I just gave Julio Rodriguez second base because I threw it to third. And it was because I threw a cutter with Cole Sands, and I forgot Cole Sands has the worst cutter in all baseball. 0-1 fastball. That one's going to be another run scored. We can't do much about it. 9-1. Jeff McNeil's 3 for 3 on the day, and I think it just said he's basically on pace to hit for the cycle as he has a single double, and I think that said triple, but now 4 for 4. Jeff McNeil railing us, just like Luke Raley. And we're going to get that out finally. Walker Jenkins. Imagine we could put together a bullpen, or not a bullpen, a starting lineup like this Mariners team. I get we weren't supposed to even get to the playoffs really, but this Mariners team, whew, they are insane in that rotation. And their third pitcher could be an ace on most teams. Like George Kirby, this dude right here is their third pitcher. Could be an ace on almost our team if we didn't have Joe Ryan. But a lot of teams would take George Kirby as their number one pitcher. And I don't know. I feel like we need to do something like that. That's why we drafted Adrian Castro and all the other pitchers, Steve Gelman, because we need that pitching staff upgrade, at least in my opinion, quite a bit. 1-0. That one's going to be outside. We're not going to steal with that. It's okay. Now 2-0 for Buxton. I just feel might as well talk through the rest of this since we're not going to play a second game, as you can tell, since we're going to lose as it's 10-1. Outside 3-0. Um, yeah, so good season for us, much better than we expected to be. Sad that it ends this way, losing 3-0 in the ALDS, but we're okay with it because, like I said, we weren't supposed to be in the playoffs. Nobody expected this. We had a lot of overachieving players, which may send us out of the playoffs next year because Victor Carantini and Josh Bell may not do this good again next season, which they really helped carry us to this situation. But then they fell off once we actually hit the playoffs. So that's a little bit of an issue. You need your players to be good in the playoffs, but we probably won't play both legend difficulties once we hit like season 3 or 4 because if we haven't won a World Series or gotten to it, um, then it probably says that it's a little too hard to be on legend, double legend. But it just I felt it isn't worth trying to win the World Series. Like it is worth trying to win it, but staying on the easiest or easier difficulty on Hall of Fame, since you know you're trying to make it a full series. But 9 singles, 4 doubles, and a home run for the Mariners today. They're going to have good hitting, I guess, for the rest of the playoffs. I didn't really think that they were going to be that good at the offensive end, which they haven't until this game. But this game, they've really shown that they can do stuff. And I just keep talking, and they just keep hitting home runs, as you can see. Brendan Donovan hits one now. And with him doing that, we're going to go warm up Justin Topa, Anthony Bonda. You guys are going to get to see them after we get Cal Raleigh in here. Oops. Nice. Ryan Creedler's going to get out Cal Raleigh, and then we're going to go to Anthony Bonda because, we're going to see if Cole Sands can get out of the inning. If he can't, then we'll go to Anthony Bonda because they have a lot of lefties. We also need a lefty starting pitcher. That's very clear. Joe Ryan is good. Pablo Lopez is good. Taj Bradley, Bailey Ober, Simeon Woods Richardson, Zebby Matthews, like all of them are good, but we don't have a lefty starter. It's just everybody out of the bullpen. We have like 3. So oh my gosh, Josh Bell. Are you kidding me? We should have been out of that. Should have just kept it and stepped on first base, but nope. Okay. Well, Julio Rodriguez is going to hit a double, at least. Um, yeah, okay. 12-1. We need a lefty starter. That is what it is. Because every other good team has a lefty starter pretty much, except for um, this team, the Mariners. But if we can get a good lefty, that would help. 1-2. I'm going to try and throw Rodriguez out. Nope. Not going to happen. Okay. 2-2 now. Slider. 2 outs. And 3-2, 2 outs. Slider's going to be caught. Let's get to first base, please. Anthony Bonda gets it. So 12-1 is your score. In the 7th, we'll see Casey Lugima out the bullpen. They must just have like a really good pitching coach, like insanely good pitching coach. 0-1, that one's inside. We're good. Bottom of the 7th. So we are going to have to play all total 9 innings. 2-1. Let's see the pitch. Low. I'm challenging it. It definitely hit the strike zone, but Just let me, yeah, just let me feel like I'm doing something, at least making it feel like a competitive game left. Also, I think we need to up the pitching slider so that opposing pitching has opposing starting pitching. Sorry for the strikeout, Luke Keechel, but opposing starting pitching can go deeper because why would they sub out George Kirby at 6 innings when he just has not given up base runners? Like, he should still be going in the 7th inning right now as Royce Lewis is getting ground out to second. He has been the only guy that has like made himself solidified for this team after how he played in this playoff series. Everybody else is kind of given their job up for grabs, including Buxton even. Been like in the playoffs, just not clutch. Creedler's done pretty well himself, but I think he could be something for us. I don't know. Maybe he develops a little bit more and he can be someone that can get some bench roll time and maybe play shortstop for us. I don't know if he's really a shortstop all the way around here. Sorry. I want to look at him real quick. What positions can he play? Shortstop and third. So yeah, he's gone up 2 overalls this season. See potential. He's 28 though, so he isn't really your shortstop of the future. That's a position we need to shortstop, or we have to call up Kalen Culpepper or something. Something just has to be done there. Culpepper, I think, is going to battle it out with Brooks Lee though, um, and we'll see exactly what he can do in spring training. We'll go through the offseason though first. 2-1, 2 outs, and Walker Jenkins is going to follow back. We need him to step up too. He's been good in the regular season, or at least decent, but he needs to have a big jump that improves him as he's going to strike out to end the 7th. Well, game's almost over here. Only the 8th inning. We need 11 runs in the next 2 innings to go ahead and win. We'll go fastball high. Jeff McNeil fouls it back. 2-1. Sinker. Gonna get a swing and a miss. Jeff McNeil going to ground out. Finally gonna be out for the day. 4 for 5 for him. All of their people might get 6 at bats this game just because of how many home runs they're hitting and how well they're destroying us. 0-2. We'll go slider on the outside corner. Ooh. We'll go 1-2. Oh my gosh, that sinker just catches him. Willie Castro is going to get Brendan or Justin Topa 1 out. Okay. He's hitting 444 in this series. That just tells you how bad we've been. I can't lie. Willie Castro's not exactly a hitter. He's not a fielder either. I mean, he's a hitter more than he's a fielder, but he's a utility guy. 0-1, 2 outs. Ah, sinker, sinker, sinker. Oh, we get him with that one. Sweeper. That one's going to be out. Okay. Bottom 8. Let's get it. Trevor Larnach hitting 67 right now because he's just bad. Oh, that one's going to be launched. Is the game still alive for us? Not really, but Trevor Larnach hits a home run. He can improve his stats. I think he can be a bench bat for us in the future. I don't know. The way he hit this season, he should be a starter, but he's just platooned. He can't hit lefties at all. Josh Bell going to foul that one off. Okay. I'm watching the Twins in real life right now versus the Rays as I'm playing. So getting to watch us lose in real life and watch us lose in the ALDS. 1 out. That one's popped up. And that should be the final out. Or not the final out. There's still one more to go. For our 4th hole hitter, who's Matt Wallner, who will be facing Randy Dobnak. someone who I didn't expect to face today. Ooh, that circle change was nasty. I'm too prone to just wanting to swing. 1-1. Should be 2-0, but not been smart on the swingings. Oh, that one's going to be launched. Matt Wallner. Nice. 2-0 or double. We'll get the 5-hole hitter, Victor Carantini, up. Make this game maybe a little more respectable within 8 runs if we could score Carantini. He's 0 for 3 on the day. And he's just going to foul that back. 2 outs. Bottom 8. 0-1. I might just swing with my eyes closed. I didn't swing with my eyes closed, but 0-2. That one's outside. 1-2. We all know the inevitable, so I mean, just pop up for next episode, okay? I know most of you guys are probably done watching by this point even, but if you did enjoy this season, leave a like, subscribe. Really helps out the channel. 2-2. Foul back. 2-2 outs in the bottom of 8th. And swing and a miss on the circle change. We're way early on it. Okay. We'll see what we can do here with Justin Topa. We're just going to try and get out of it. 2-0. Give me a strike. Okay, that's a strike, but it's going to be laced by Cal Raleigh. Who's their 3-hole hitter? Probably somebody. Oh, it's Josh Naylor. We're good. He has not been good this series, even though everybody else on his team has been. Cutter. Launched. Okay, Justin Topa. Circle change 0-2. Outside, no. Not going to get a swing 1-2 now. That one's going to move for Walker Jenkins, who's going to throw it in. And now there's 1 out in the top of the 9th. Dominic Canzone. Strike. Let's get the cutter in there. Another strike. 0-2. Let's get the sweeper in there. That should have been strike 3, in my opinion. Should have swung at it. Okay. Double play. Ends the top of the 9th. You know, if we go 1-2-3 here, the season's over. Otherwise, we have to score 10 runs. Luke Keyshaw 1 for 3 on the day. Fouls it back. Staying alive. We're going to actually fight this inning. I've been fighting the whole game, even though we only have 2 runs, because their pitching staff is just insane. Luke Keyshaw dribbles it. Oh, my goodness. What a throw on the run. Royce Lewis, strikeout, ground out, fielder's choice, and the fielder's choice was literally because Luke Keyshaw was an idiot earlier. Okay, swing and a miss. I mean, if I'm them, honestly, put a position player on the mound. He might still get enough outs. Good swing timing. We still swing through it. 0 for 3. That's going to be fouled back. You're going to get a swing from me just about no matter what. Let's see it. 0-2. The pitch. Not on that one. That one was a little off. If it's a close pitch, you're getting a swing from me. Yeah. Like that I could tell is kind of going to be a ball, but we need it. I didn't go. Nope. 2-2. Did I try to go? Yes. Every time I hit X, I'm trying to swing. Okay. That circle change gets fouled back. Thought that was going to be a pop-up after how it looked, but let's see it. Dobnik. Swing and a miss. God. Creedler. Do I want you to be the guy to end our season? No. I want Trishan Gray to do it because you know what? He has fought his butt off this season. Swing and a miss. Gosh. Circle change. I also just don't want Creedler to have to deal with the criticism of ending off our season. 0-2. 2 outs. swings, fouled back. You know, I might power swing this last hit. Nah, 0-2. Swing and a miss. That's it. The season's over. I was swinging on that no matter what. Send them to the ALCS. We'll take the loss on that. Let's be honest. We could feel it coming for a little while. Um, Larnick's gonna end up being our final thumbnail of this season. See him next season if you tune in. Love y'all. See ya. Peace out.